Growing up with nature. A ride through nature. Tanya, Sonia and Kabir were full of excitement about a family trip. They were going to visit their grandparents' village at the time of Harvest Festival. But this year, the festival was even more special as the village would become a fully solar-powered village. The village was getting ready for a grand celebration. The road to the village was quiet, with birds chirping and the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze. It felt like nature was welcoming them home. Fun fact: a solar panel is a device that converts sunlight into electricity. It helps to run electrical appliances like light, fan and television. Using solar panels is a clean and green way to generate energy without harming nature. Welcome to the village. As they entered the village, Tanya, Sonia and Kabir noticed tall trees full of bright orange-red flowers. Tanya pointed and asked, "What are those flowers called?" Their father said, "This is the palash tree. When its flowers bloom, the whole forest looks orange and red from far away. That is why palash is called the flame of the forest." The trees looked like they were glowing in the sunlight. People also use palash flowers to make natural colors. Then their father asked Tanya, "Can you name some flowers you have seen in our area?" Tanya thought for a moment and replied, "Yes,
I have seen marigold, rose, sunflower, and jasmine. I also see a hibiscus plant near my school."
Time of celebration. The houses in the village were decorated for the celebration. Colorful flags fluttered in the breeze. Patterns brightened every doorstep. Kabir said, "Wow! These houses look so different from the ones in the city, and the designs on the walls are so beautiful." The mother replied, "Yes, Kabir, these houses are made using clay, hay, cow dung, and other natural materials." Tanya, Sonia, and Kabir touched the walls gently. They could feel the coolness of the clay. Father said, "Look at this painting, your grandmother made it herself." Tanya asked, "Really? What did she use to paint it?" Mother replied, "She used a dye made by mixing rice flour and water. It is called alpana in some places and also called varli in Gujarat. It is natural and eco-friendly." Tanya, Sonia and Kabir went outside the house to play. There, they saw a woman painting on a piece of cloth. It was a traditional design made for the festival. The paints used for making this design were made from natural things like flower petals, leaves and powdered colored stones. These natural extracts were mixed with water to make beautiful and eco-friendly paints. More to know. Gond art is a traditional form of wall painting using natural colors. It is practiced by tribal communities in India known as Gond tribe. In this art form, artists create beautiful pictures of nature, such as trees, animals, birds and humans. The designs are often filled with fine patterns, lines and dots, making them look lively and colorful. Different tools in the village. Tanya, Sonia and Kabir saw some tools used by farmers and honey collectors. For example, beehive box and smoker, plow and spade to dig the soil, sickle to cut crops and hoe to remove weeds. As they entered inside the house, they saw earthen pots and bamboo baskets placed in a corner of the room. Neem leaves were placed inside the earthen pots. The outer side of the bamboo baskets were coated with cow dung. These methods help protect the grains from insects and pests. More to know. The Jenu Kurubas is a tribal community who live basically in the forests of Karnataka. The word Jenu means honey and Kuruba means people who take care of animals. So, Jenu Kurubas means honey collectors. They collect honey from beehives in the forest. While doing this, they sing songs to apologize to the bees. This is their way of showing love and respect for nature. Some other traditional ways of preserving grains and vegetables at different places are as follows. Tumri, Uttarakhand. Made from a round or oval dried bottle gourd. Bhoral, Assam. A barn or storage facility where crops, grains, or other vegetables are stored. Kothis, Maharashtra. Grain bins made of bamboo mud. Khani, Odisha. A traditional technique of curing, seasoning and storing the paddy. Kutla, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh. A cylindrical structures with mud-plastered walls to protect the stored grains from moisture. Tanya, Sonia and Kabir were getting ready for the celebration. Just then, their grandmother opened a box, took out a bottle, and said,
This is neem oil. When we apply this oil to our skin, the mosquitoes do not bite. It is a natural way to stay safe.
Kabir said, in the city, we apply mosquito repellent cream to protect ourselves from mosquitoes. We keep it along with some medicines in a first aid box. Then grandmother asked,
Can you name some plants, their parts, and what they are used for?
Name of some plants,
And their uses are
Indian basil, tulsi. Leaves. Used in tea to treat cold cough, religious rituals, as natural air purifier. Carom seeds, ajwain. Fruits. Remedy for cold and cough when boiled with water, used in parathas, snacks, etc. for flavor and digestive benefits. Giloy, guduchi. Stem.
used in immunity-boosting kadhas for fever relief and digestion support.
Neem. Leaves, twigs. Antiseptic, used in bathing water, insect repellent and dental care, chewing twigs. Fenugreek, methi. Seeds. Help in diabetes control, digestion and hair care. More to know. First aid is a quick help to someone who gets hurt. It is given to stop bleeding, clean wounds and make the person feel better. It is important because it prevents the injury from getting worse until a doctor can help. A first aid box is used to keep medicines, mosquito repellent cream along with bandages.
Tanya, Sonia and Kabir looked around and felt happy seeing how the people in their village lived close to nature. Nature gives us many useful things that we use in our daily life. These things help us to eat, dress, stay healthy, keep warm, and build homes. Food from nature. We eat many food items that come from plants and animals. For example, milk, fruits, vegetables, grains, and honey. Clothes from nature. The clothes we wear are made from natural materials. For example, cotton, wool, and silk. We use many things made of jute. Natural medicines. Some plants help us stay healthy and cure sickness. For example, neem, tulsi, turmeric, and aloe vera. Fuel from nature. We get energy and heat from natural things. For example, firewood, cow dung, sun, and dry leaves. Shelter from nature. We build our homes using natural materials such as wood, rocks, clay, and leaves. Similarly, birds also use natural things like twigs, leaves, and grass to make their nests. Time of joy and traditions. As the sun set, colorful lights brightened the whole village. Everyone gathered in a large open field. People wore beautiful traditional clothes and sparkling jewelry. Before starting the celebration, they offered prayers to the god and Mother Nature. The sound of drums called dhol
and Nagara.
echoed everywhere. The lively rhythm made everyone dance with happiness. Tanya, Sonia and Kabir joined the dance and enjoyed the festive evening. More to know. Sacred groves are small patches of forest protected by local people. In these forests or groves, hunting animals and cutting down trees are not allowed. People visit these places to worship and celebrate nature. Some of the examples of sacred groves in India are Khasi and Jaintia Hills, Meghalaya; Aravali Hills, Rajasthan; Western Ghats, Karnataka, Maharashtra, etc. Festivals that celebrate nature. Tanya, Sonia and Kabir were amazed how beautifully the villagers stayed connected with nature through their festival celebrations. In many parts of India, people celebrate festivals that are connected with plants and animals. They worship many plants and animals in the different parts of our country during these festivals. These festivals show love, respect, and care for nature. Also, they help us remember the importance of trees, animals, and the environment. Let us learn about a few such festivals celebrated in different parts of India. Vat Purnima, banyan tree. Women tie threads around the tree and pray for their family's well-being. Hari Jiroti, fruit-bearing trees. People plant new trees and take care of them. Kaziranga Elephant Festival. Elephant. People spread awareness about protecting elephants. Nag Panchami. Snakes. People worship snakes and offer milk. Van Mahotsav. Trees. Schools and communities plant trees to celebrate Tree Festival. Caring for plants and animals. Plants and animals are essential part of our nature. They help keep the earth clean, green, and full of life. We should take care of them with our caring actions every day. Here are some ways to care for plants and animals. Reduce paper waste. Say no to plastic. Plant more trees. Feed the birds. Do not harm animals. Keep the surroundings clean. Protection of the natural environment. We can protect the environment by being careful and responsible. At home, we should switch off lights and fans when not needed, save water, and throw waste in the dustbin. At school, we must keep our classrooms and playgrounds clean and avoid littering. In parks, we should not pluck flowers or harm plants, and always use dustbins to throw waste. In our locality, we can help keep the streets clean, take part in clean-up drives, and tell others about the importance of protecting nature. These small actions help keep our environment clean and healthy for all living beings. Key terms. Forest. A large area of land densely covered with trees. Harvest Festival. A type of celebration when crops are gathered and stored. Solar power. The energy that is produced by converting sunlight into electricity. Solar panel. A flat device that captures sunlight and turns it into electricity. Dye. A color used to change the color of clothes or things. Natural extracts. Liquids or pulp taken from parts of a plant such as leaves, flowers, or fruits used for various purposes. Tradition. Something old and special that people have been doing for a long time. Preserve. To keep something safe so it does not get spoiled or ruined. Repellent. Thing that keeps bugs or insects away. Community. A group of people who live in a particular region and follow common practices. Sacred groves. small patches of forests protected by local communities.